taking down one of the top 4 from China. Ma Long with a perfect read there. Brings the racket head up in case he needs to push. Hesitates for a moment and sees it coming off the table. Generates quite a lot of racket speed. When Ma Long has the time, he can really be creative with his placement here. Let's look at this one more time. Push sits up a little bit. It was an in-between push. It's going to be long. It's going to have to be deeper, a little faster. Oh, but the inside-out forehand, no problem. One thing that can be said about KOKI Niwa, he said it himself, is he's 100% confident when he plays table tennis. Catches the ball on the uprise, inside-out forehand, bending away. Once again, the wide angles. Not easy to do. Long, fast serve. If he can keep his serves unpredictable like this, finish the point quickly, it's a great strategy to really stand a chance. Still early in the match, of course. You're starting to see a bit more power from KOKI Niwa on that forehand, but it's not just the power. Power for power, Ma Long is the more powerful player. It's KOKI Niwa's creative placement, his unpredictability that leaves Ma Long stuck a little bit, not able to predict and get to the place early enough to counter. Soft touch on both sides. Ma Long recovering the net with the net.
Left, 3, 4.
Outstanding effort. Ma Long with a drop shot. KOKI Niwa getting it back on the table. Fooled with the serve. Bold, fast, long serve from Ma Long. Now from this angle, you could see KOKI Niwa, when he came in for the drop shot, was able to fish it back up deep on the table. Every once in a while, we see someone stuck under the table, and they almost have to try to put backspin on it to make it come back over the net.
5-5.
You can feel the emotion there. KOKI Niwa not outrageously expressive, but it came through in the teeth. And of course, the head shake right there. Tries to slow it down, change the pace against Ma Long. Chop block.
5-6.
We've got 2 of the 3 most successful chop blockers in the world right now on the table. The only one who's not here is Adriana Diaz, but both of these guys can chop block very effectively.
6-all.
Even though the ball goes long, KOKI Niwa again staying on top of the table, really is determined to stay close. I think that's important. A lot of people, you know, we saw Junmi Zutani the first time he got match points that I recall in Kuwait against Xu Xin. He had to stay close and attack early.
6-7.
Ma Long giving KOKI Niwa a taste of his own medicine with a slower backhand. Little change of pace here. Dangerous, you can feel the danger. Ma Long plays one soft, the next ball be ready.
Left, 6-7.
Serve comes long, opening spin is heavy for Ma Long. Now for KOKI Niwa, taking the first game is so important. Anything he can do to keep Ma Long's confidence a little bit dented. When's the last time you can recall seeing Ma Long lobbed down, let alone by somebody under 5'5"? KOKI Niwa with the touch in at the table and some sky lobs, so calm and cool. Wow. So a 1-point game now. There it is again, the inside out forehand, and KOKI Niwa ties it up. The touch on that receive, the angle that he comes in with the backhand on the racket takes it so early, and it really makes a difficult third ball for Ma Long. Strong start, fast long serve, and it looks like the ball slips off the racket for what would have been the 5th ball, I believe, in the rally. Serve comes a little too long once again, and Ma Long is right there. KOKI Niwa has used his intentionally long serves very effectively. But Ma Long, you can see, drives him into the backhand corner, forces the body upright a little bit, and it's difficult for KOKI Niwa, even with his low center of gravity, to stay forward, stay closed, and on top of the ball. So if you're newer to table tennis, Ma Long wiping the sweat off the palm of his hand for perfect grip. Goes for broke on the step around. It goes long. KOKI Niwa with a strong fight and get the table, just watches the ball a little bit longer. Oh, beautiful backhand off the bounce from Ma Long. Ballroom once again, heavy side and under from KOKI Niwa, and it's shallow on the table. Not just the spin, but the placement. Ma Long has to take that from over the table. Very uncomfortable ball, and it's difficult to lift heavy backspin while it's inside the table and out in front of you. Oh, break off the top of the net. You could hear the sorry. KOKI Niwa doesn't speak a lot of English, but sorry was the first thing that came out there. Well placed, Ma Long deep into the backhand corner of KOKI Niwa. He's going big every time, playing smart. Difficult receive, sits up a little bit, and Ma Long there to finish. Now, one thing that makes Ma Long so dangerous, his serve is very subtle, and it's slightly different. Again, you don't have to make big changes to your serve as long as it looks the same, and Ma Long's pendulum serves look quite similar. For example, not a lot of topspin on that last ball. You don't even need any underspin to get a ball to come back into the net. If it's straight side spin and it looks like topspin, that's enough.
3-8.
Ma Long running out into a lead here. Just amazing the muscle control Ma Long has. The racket stop right after that flick of the wrist. Can understand the frustration of KOKI Niwa. Gets Ma Long back off the table still. Higher ball. Tries to close it out early. Just not making the shots as much. Not this game. Second towel break of the game. It's a 6-point lead for the Dragon. There was the chop block in the short side of the table for the step around forehand. Excellent combination from cool KOKI Niwa. Really never know what you're gonna get when it comes to KOKI Niwa. KOKI Niwa is like a box of chocolates. The ballroom, and it's countered back to the open table. He plays it deep, and Ma Long with a full swing on this one. Here it is, heavy side and under. From the body, the arm coming behind the head for KOKI Niwa. Boom, nobody home. Set the alarm. Fortunately, Ma Long does have a bit of security score-wise.
5-10.
Alarm enough, it's 5 game points for Ma Long to take a 3-1 lead. Backhand serve from Niwa, but he couldn't convert the point. 11-5, Ma Long one game away from moving on to the semifinals. We'll be back game 5 coming up right after this. Too strong, Ma Long, beautiful shots. Again with the touch of KOKI Niwa, he's able to get one back on the table. And Ma Long quickly runs around it to follow up and finish the point. Backhand serve.
8.
This is a sign of Niwa looking for answers.
8-2.
We actually see a similar strategy from Ma Long when he's trying to mix things up. He'll go to the backhand serve against some of his other compatriots. Tough matches against the big 4 from China. And a few others, of course, from China at a similar skill level. Frozen the statue block attempt. Niwa down 7. Ma Long 2 points away from moving on to the semifinals. He has not won a Japan Open. With all of his titles, Japan is written on not one of them. Not for a Japan Open.
2-10.
First ballroom attempt that hasn't come down on the table that we've seen. 8 match points for Ma Long. Forehand flip kill.
3-10.
Tough to tell if Ma Long was waiting to see if there was an exhibition point or not. But it's over.
11,
Deep into the backhand corner. Ma Long shuts the door with authority. 4-1 over KOKI Niwa. The streak continues since 2012. Ma Long has not lost to KOKI Niwa, and KOKI Niwa creating even more fans saying thank you to all. You could see the Dragon, the dictator,